So one of the things that we did was we used a drone over the summer to get a better look at all of the hulks together, because an aerial view is more holistic when we want to look at everything together. And what you can see here, we're digging a nice little trench next to one of the hulks so that we could better identify the type of ship that it was. And from digging these little doggy holes almost, we found evidence of what they were used in, later in their lives, which we found from HOOE Lake 3, coal in the bottom of her, and that suggests there were such large pieces that she was probably used as a coal barge at the end of her days, before she was abandoned on the foreshore.
Which is HOOE Lake 3, please?
That is the middle one.
That one there?
No.
Oh, this one here, yes. The big schooner.
Yeah, the big schooner.
The big schooner, that's this one here.
Yeah. So some of the other things that we found while we were working with volunteers is that we found how the ships were put together. So one of the things that you can tell about how old a ship is the type of fastenings that are on board. And this is a copper alloy rag bolt that held together Cornubia, which is the passenger ferry.
Which one here?
So in the picture that we showed, we were seeing that little trench that we dug.
Yes.
It's underneath the other two wrecks.
It's squashed underneath the wrecks.
Yes. So when we because this has been a graveyard for ships for a very long time, Cornubia was there, and then the Tamar barge was brought up, and then we also have this one brought up in probably the mid-90s.
So this bolt came from underneath this one here?
Yes. Because there's 1, 2, 3, and underneath the far left one, yep, you can see our trench of where we were trying to investigate.
I got it, okay. That's a superb artifact, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Can we hold it up again? It's such a good item.
It is. You can even see how they were made. So these were hand done, and the tops were squashed a bit, and then you can see these little nicks put in the bottom. They're the ragging that helps stick into the wood.
Yes. It's a work of art.
It is, and these are more towards the later half of the 1800s, so these have more what they call as like a Muntz metal composition. There's more zinc in this metal than there would have been in early copper bolts that would have held together early 1800s vessels.
It's fascinating. There is so much history in HOOE Lake, isn't there?
Oh, it's probably been a ship's graveyard since the Roman times. So what's underneath these, 1890s vessels is probably something even older than that.
If they could speak.
Well, they're monuments of time, aren't they? When shipping was something so common that the foreshore would have been covered not in only working boats, but older abandoned boats that we can't see now. We only can identify from what we know from the pictures and the postcards and the old photographs that people have taken. We can't excavate everything here, and probably underneath what we're excavating right here, probably something even older.
So there could be much, much older boats underneath the underneath.
Yes, because this is such an easy place to get to. If you brought a boat up right here, you could get off, you could have road access, and you could also float something off, away easily.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a perfect place to take apart, work on, fix your boat.
Will it be ever possible to dig a large trench here to go down 10 feet?
That would be really, really cool to do. I think we might need a couple large fire hoses to do that if we wanted to see.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.